I'm a little early, guys, only by a few minutes, but we'll just wait for everyone to get reminders that we're here. But I'm just a couple of minutes early, that's all. Hey B, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. Hey everyone. Hey honey boo boo child. I love honey boo boo. How are you? I'm just a few minutes early, but it's not that big a deal. Just a few minutes. Not so bad, thank you. Luna. Hi Angela. I think this is the best I felt today for the longest time, for like weeks, so it's progress. That's all that I care about. Is it progress? Hey Kayla, hey Ka. We got progress. I'm feeling well enough. I'm feeling okay, so it's all gravy. Hi Cindy. How are you? Glad to hear you're feeling better. Me too, Kayla. Jeez, man. Knocked me for 6. It literally did. It's going to be like the 4th week now. This is the first week, well, end of the week really, that I've started to feel like yesterday and today was the first time I actually felt okay. My back's still hurting, but that's not such a huge deal. I can deal with that. Hi, Sheree. Cleaning the dog's ears, so I'm listening for now. That's okay, Sin, no worries. Glad to hear it. I worry about you, Jojo. Oh my god, I kicked my butt. Yeah, you're kicking my ass at word. Yep. I've got really shitty letters this game. Hi, Jasmine. Yeah, I'm so freaking glad I'm feeling better. I've hated feeling so down and so like bleh. Hi, Laggy. My brain is officially shut down. Square units of area and perimeters. It's spring break. Thank you, baby.
No.
No, you. What? Okay. Oh yeah, the sun's gone down now. It's okay. No school talk. It's definitely spring break. We call it Easter break here. Hi, for fuck's sake, how are you? Hey everyone. Hi Miranda. Coffee Carl. Coffee. Where is my tea jackal? He's gone to water the plants. My brother made me a wood thing, what are they called, like bedding plants, for bedding plants, and he's put some flowers in and stuff, and so we can get more soil, which is great. Right, so T wanted a general when she gets here. Lindsay, did you want a general as well? Okay. Carrie says I want coffee. Ooh, that looks so good. Straight to the machine. It is that easy. Laggy, what was your reading? Bubba, what was your reading? And Cindy Sue, what reading did you want? Generals or... Kayla, did you listen to your reading last night? General. Okay. I think you missed it. I did your reading last night. You were there and then you went. So glad to see you, Joe. Thanks for the videos. Oh, you're welcome, Cherie. Finance for B. Okay, I got you, B. Generals for Laggy. Gotcha. Gotcha. Cindy's general as well. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it so much. I watched it back. Oh, okay, good. Like, I can't believe the pregnancy card come up and the baby card. That was pretty funny. I'm here. Hey, not so secret diaries. I just put princess. I'm not putting all that out. You're crazy. Earlier I said 10.999 and it seemed like my entire day is just a few hours. I would like a large iced caramel macchiato, please and thank you. Yeah, the CBD shit worries me. I need to be a smoker. I need to smoke weed. That's what I need to do. But I can't because I'm too much of a freaking control freak. Right, well, T's not here yet, so I'm going to just move on to Lindsay because she's next in line. And then T will probably come in a minute. Just to, because we got quite a few to get through. My favourite little cousin is pregnant. Ooh. Got you, Trace. Hi, Lisa. I'm going to just do Lindsay's, and then when T comes in, I'll jump straight onto T's after. It's a T takes away pain. I need that. Apparently it's not available here. If I miss any comments about readings, guys, if I don't see it and acknowledge, re-say it, or I'll tag one of my mods and they will remind me. Tag Kerry or Tracy, one of them will. Who else is in here? Kayla's in here. Who else is? Kerry, yeah. Kerry, Tracy, Kayla. Right, so these are Lindsay's on a general, guys. I'm gonna remove that. Right, I got 3 cards for you, Linz. Okay, so these are a little different. These are they're basically going along with the lines of you're ready. That's the one card. You're ready to sort of do whatever you need to do to survive. You're ready to move on. You're ready to feel life being magical again. It's basically saying that because you've been in such a hole that is super, you don't know what it's like to live a happy life anymore. It's basically what it's saying. And it's saying that it's time for life to become magical, stop manifesting the bad things, and sort of try and, even though there might only be that much of a little thing, sort of try and grip hold of that little thing. It's also saying about guidance. You need a little bit of enlightenment, you need a little bit of guidance. Maybe sort of find others that have been in your situation, you know, seek that help that from others who are always in that, as being in that situation, being in your situation, you know, deal with your situation, whether that's to do with your ailments or whether that's to do with boyfriend drama, or, you know, whatever else you're dealing with. You know, look into maybe broadening your horizons a little bit. Sherry, CBD is good for you, pain. I know, but I'm just so paranoid. And so it's just sort of saying moving towards that. It's saying that a new home is going to come into play, so you're going to be moving. But before the move, there needs to be some spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. Sort of use your own self to make yourself. Do you know, does that make sense to you? Sort of, you need to grow spiritually yourself before you can move on or even be in a relationship of any shape or form. You need to be happy, you need to be okay within yourself. So, but a new home is coming after that. Once that is all come, it's saying, you know, a job well done. You're going to feel very much of that you've achieved something in life. A new partner will come along, or it's just this falling in love. So it could be anything, but that's the vibe that it's getting. But there's a lot of what's the word? You need a lot of spiritual growth beforehand, and before you move or even contemplate moving, you need that bit of spiritual growth within yourself. Is this Lindsay's card? Yes, these are Lindsay's. So just need that little bit of spiritual growth. But they're quite good cards, actually. You know, they're, oh, I didn't say that bit. It's a path towards enlightenment, which is going to be the moving house. Okay, that makes sense. You're ready. That all seems like pretty much like a new love. Yeah, that's sort of the last thing. It's a new love and a new home is on the last chapter of the storyboard, I always call it, but I'm sure there's something else that is called. I don't know what it's called. They were really good, even though they're saying that you need to sort of find a little bit of self-growth, you need a little bit of spiritual reminding, you know, finding someone that's in your same position and maybe have actually come out the other side, that you know that it's, you know, that little bit easier for you. But they were good cards. I'm quite impressed with them. The new man, oh my god, no. Go and turn the kettle off. Lindsay, you don't need a new man. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man, guys. It might just be someone really close as in a friendship or something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man. Yeah, they were all positive actually. I'm quite, even though it's, you know, it's giving you a little bit of a lecture about self-growth and stuff like that, it's still a good thing. Well, I've been wanting to move, but I can't afford this place. all positive. Thank you so much, Joe. You gave me some hope. I'm tearing up. Oh, I'm so glad it helped. Just a lot of it was just like self-growth, spiritual healing, and you know, a lot of that was all about. Is laggy here? Is laggy here? Laggy. I think it means I need therapy. Yeah, I think probably. Or just like finding something that can put you on that higher power, that you're okay with yourself. You don't need anybody, but it'd be nice to have someone. Do you know what I'm saying? Yep. Okay, Laggy, you're next. Oop. Fallen. Runaway cards. Yeah, I think so too, Linz. I know I need that one. Yeah, definitely she has got this. Okay. I need to move my chair. Okay, so these ones are laggies and okay. So these ones are, there's one difference and two the same sort of cards. So I'm going to do the two the same first because they're sort of one sort of message as such. Is saying the need for balance. So the balance and moderation in your life. So what it's saying is there might be too much of one and not enough of the other, or too much of this and not enough of this. And so they're saying about balance and moderation of everything. Is saying that you kind of waiting for the perfect time for something. I don't know what it is, but there's that you being sort of working towards it, but just sort of not quite got there to grasp it. Whatever it is saying about waiting for this perfect time. You know, the perfect time is near. It's saying that you've got a bit of the Midas touch right now, so that could sort of mean that whatever you try would, something or other would work out on it. There's some important documents. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a business thing or what, but there's something about documents needing sorted, and whatever that is that you've been waiting to do is gonna come forth into place, that you end up going to do that one thing that you've been wanting to do for the longest time, but sort of waiting, doing the, oh well, when we got this, or when I got this, when I got more money, or when the weather breaks, or you know, it's always stuff like that, you know. But whatever, I don't know what the documents are, it just says, you know, important documents surrounding that. Whatever that important documents is going to be the catapult then that sort of progresses everything else into place. Yeah, it's just saying more about acceptance, successful timing, a promising venture, an inflow of abundance. You know, it's all still going around sort of that, with the waiting for that perfect time and the important documents. You know, it's all basically around that. So I don't know whatever the documents is, and whatever that is, that's the catapult then that's going to control what everything else that happens in the near future. I'm generally a beer girl, however it's 2 p.m. here, so I'll compromise. That makes sense, Laggy. There is a very big thing going on with the document. You're good, Joe. Okay, so whatever that is, I don't know, it doesn't tell me, but whatever that document is, that's going to be the catapult that's going to progress everything else. So that's all going to be, you know, you've got the Midas touch, and you're going to, whatever it is, you're going to be fine. But it all does revolve around the importance of them documents. But it is all going to work out. It's all going to be successful, and I still don't have a clue what it's about, but it is. Oh my God, I'm just dropping all the cards. Dropping all my cards. Hey, Duck Kitty. I have chills. Ah. Oh, you're welcome. I haven't seen Bubba in the house. Bubba. I don't think Bubba's here, is he? Is she? What am I saying, is he? I haven't seen Bubba. No. Let's go to Cindy Sue. Are you still here, hon? I know that you were doing your dog's ears. Just let me know if you can hear us so that we can get on with yours. I was listening, doing housework. That's all I've done today is damn housework. I've had enough now. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm bored of housework. I think I'm just going to quit. I clearly need somebody to come in and do it for me. I need a housekeeper. I haven't seen her. Yeah, me neither. But Cindy was in a minute ago. I know she was doing a dog's ears. But if Cindy's in, I'll move on to Cindy. I'm here. I will listen. Okay. Going on to yours now, dude. Cindy was just general. Oh, I want that one. A new man, she must mean a real man. Right, so these are Cindy Sue's, and I know you're sorting the dogs out, but I'll just carry on. Okay, so they're very different cards. The first card is saying there's been some unwise decisions made by you or by someone that concerns you. So it could be a husband, partner, kids, you know, but someone sort of in your close net. There's been some really unwise choices. It's saying to learn from this. learn from kind of their mistakes, learn from your mistakes and move forwards. Yeah, and B's here. I know Princess and Tracy. So it's just sort of saying that sort of learn what you can from that. The most important card here is, I'll do that now actually, is reviewing others' motions. So sort of this tells me that maybe there's somebody within your inner circle that is not untrustworthy as such, but a little bit too loose-lipped about certain things. They want certain things their way. They want, you know, it's just sort of saying review everyone's motive of why they're involved in your life and see whether that's still worth somebody within that being in your life. Because not everyone who's in our lives are there for the best. You know, they're not. That's just how it is. But sort of, it's just saying, you know, that's a big thing about these cards, and there's a few sort of revolving around it. You know, the reviewing their motive to why they're there. Why do you need them? You know, why do they need you? You know, is it a 50-50% partnership? Is it a 50-50% relationship? Is it a 50-50% friendship? You know? But it's also saying sort of have a bit of self-discovery within this, and just sort of go with listen to your instincts. Your instincts are good. You know what you're doing. You're not dumb. You're not stupid. You know, but sort of go with that rather than plodding along, I suppose is the right word. The other one is saying there's a bit of a business venture. This obviously doesn't mean necessarily that you're going to go open a massive business or anything like that. It could mean something that you're going to start doing from home. You're going to make something, teach something, whatever it is, but it's going to be like quite something that's involved in you, that you want to do, that you will enjoy doing, that you can't wait to do, something you'd want to get up and want to do, that sort of thing. Saying about finances, they're going to sort of even out. Still keeps rolling back to the reviewing everyone's motives. Sort of going with still going back to that, you know, sort of have a little bit of self-discovery, maybe spend a little bit of time, meditation, thinking, writing pros, cons, whatever it takes for you to figure out where you're going next, basically. They're quite good ones though. Oh, am I missing all the things? I don't want them boiling. Thank you.
You're falling asleep.
Yeah. Oh my God, Joe.
What?
I don't know. I just did a reading. Probably something I said in the reading.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, thank you. I'm good. Oh, I've learned a lot about this over the past 2 years. Oh, good. I love it when it makes more sense, because I have no idea what the hell I'm saying. But I'm just reading what the cards tell me to say. Where's my pen gone? That was so spot on. Oh, yay. Am I supposed to find a new man when I'm stuck in this damn house alone for 12 weeks? That's what online's all about, Linz. That's what online's all about, girl. I'm so glad that it was all sorted. Who's next? B. B is next because T and Queen are still not in. T Queen and Bubba are still not in. But both of them can message me if they've missed it, so it's not a huge deal. B wants finances and Tracy and Princess, and maybe you're not supposed to have one right now. No, it says there's a lot to deal with before that. Yay, made it. Just woke up. Hi everyone. I'm just doing B and then it's UT. Right, so this is B's finance. There's a lot for Lindsay to do before the man comes in, or it's the move and the whole everything else needs to go into play first. The last thing you need is a bloody partner right now. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. I'm just doing B's and then yours T, okay, babe? Okay. So these are all pretty much, even though they're very much different cards, B, these are basically saying, so these are finance cards. These are basically saying, I need to love myself first. 100%, girl. Okay, Kay. So these are basically saying, you have an idea, so I don't know what that is, but it's saying you have an idea about something to help with the financial situation. You have an idea sort of roaming around in your head, sort of doing the, oh, I don't know whether that would work or whether it would, you know, whether it's the right timing, whether that would help, you know, that kind of thing. But it's saying whatever it is a brilliant idea. It's inspirational. It gives you lots of inspiration, seeing the truth of the situation. So, you know, a lot of things like that. It's saying that there will be a little bit of a challenging beginning. So sort of, you know, take that into account. I am lost for words right now. Thank you so much, Joe. Thank you so much for the super chat, Cindy. I appreciate that. Thank you. But it's sort of, it's going to say you're going to have a challenging beginning. It's not going to be easy, but it is going to get a lot easier. It's saying with doing this, whatever this is, obviously I don't know, I have no idea, but whatever this is that you've got sort of racking around in your brain that you've been thinking about, and it's not necessarily thinking you doing it, it could be thinking somebody else doing it, do you know what I mean? But also it's going to be the close, so it won't be like your second cousin removed. It'll be like someone close to you that it will help you within the long run. But it just says new partnerships or contacts. Again, that could be sort of revolving around the idea. Oh, we love you, Cindy. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. So it could, again, the new partnership, new contacts kind of thing could be all, again, all within that sort of, whatever that idea is, and I still have no idea, but new idea, but it's saying that you're ready, you have the reassurance and ability to manifest these things. So that's where it's saying then again, you know, you have the ability, you have the thoughts, you have it all down. It's just getting it from your head now. You know, it is going to be super tough at the beginning, but it's going to go from your head. It's got to go onto paper and work out where and what's going to happen from that. Does that make sense? Okay, back to the dogs listening. Thank you, Cindy. Does that make sense to you, bees? I need to let that go. Totally makes sense. Okay, good. I have no idea what it is, but good. As long as it makes sense to you, it doesn't need to make sense to me. I'm glad that makes sense, Chicka. Right, so tea now. Dove Kitty is always here. We love our Dove Kitty. Who's PJ, the princess? I don't see her on here. Dove Kitty, do you? She's called Not So Secret Diaries, Lindsay. That's her name. Not So Secret Diaries. Can you see her? Alright, so these are teas coming up. I'm not even trying to say, haha, I'm clearly not caught up on my sleep. Right, these are tea queens. Oh, no, they're all on the damn floor. Dang it. Everyone else is told what happened or the way it would, so what you're telling me now makes feel that my idea is going in the right direction. Amazing. It's definitely whatever was in there whooshing around for a little while is the way forward 100%, because all three cards, even though they were different cards, all three cards saying the same thing, which is great. I love when I see in chat the others and commenting in other people's videos, so I can watch like, oh my god, I know this person, I know that person. Right, so these are teas. Okay, so T, these are yours. Basically the 3 cards, 2 are the same sort, but I'm guessing these are something, I don't know whether maybe something's come up or something, I don't know, but it's sort of going along the things of memories from your childhood, memories from history. So it doesn't necessarily mean anything like, oh, when I was a child I was abused, or when I was this, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that. It can sort of go under the theory of I changed who is in my life because some were not good to me. Very, absolutely. And we need to do that for ourselves, you know, we need to think about that for ourselves. It's saying that there's sort of the memories are from history, from your childhood, sort of running back through your head, T. It doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. This could mean like you sat and you're on the phone with somebody and you're reminiscing about something. You know, obviously it can mean bad things that you're thinking, oh, something's come back up, something's triggered it, something's triggered you. But, you know, it also could mean something sort of so something's like sort of clicked as you to go, oh, and then something else from watching that or from hearing those words have clicked back to when something happened, kind of thing. And it's also saying that there's a feeling of entrapment, being overly focused right now, which again, you know, I'm not surprised that card come out. I think we're all feeling a bit like that. Whether this is a little more than just what we're dealing with right now within the world, or whether it's something else, but it's saying there's a lot of negative fear based in the thoughts around it. So again, I don't know whether that's something that's just what's going on in the world right now is a little bit fearful, or something else that's clicked in your head that sort of made you think more about something, and that feeling of, oh my god, you know, it could be that it doesn't necessarily mean like trapped. It means you're in a box, that's it, you're done, you know, trapped within your own self because you can't like get over that little hurdle, or you can't get somebody else to do something that you know is right, but they can't see it right now. Again, that would make you feel like you were trapped. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be one thing, like, you know. Yeah, they're all just going back to the memories, the being overly focused on things, the negative. It's also saying though, like with like the feeling of entrapment and the childhood and all of that sort of in the past, is not necessarily that it comes back and bites you on the butt, you know. It could mean something completely different. Does that make sense? But the last card here is news, exciting news. This could like a new endeavor. Use your originality, use what you've got, you know, use what God gave you, that there's something there, you know, there's something that's gonna work out. Maybe it's because I just woke up, maybe we'll click later. Yeah, I don't know what it is, I have no idea, but whatever it is that. But again, do you mean the entrapability? It doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, you're just entrapped in your own world kind of thing. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It could mean because you're trying to help someone do something and they're not seeing clearly. That could make you feel very entrapped, that you're like, oh my god, why are you listening? Do you know what I mean? But whatever the last one is, there's a news, exciting, use your integrity, you know, use what God gave you to move forward on it. And it's also saying about exciting news coming forth. Sweating my butt off. Yeah, it's about the news, exciting, lots of originality. Yeah, they look pretty good. You are blocked. You are blocked. I have no idea what the heck happened. I know Sunny blocked you in the chat, but I unblocked you. Sorry. Okay, that's good. You have to message me later to see if it figures out. If not, I'm doing a freaking 9-carder on you because something's not sitting right. Bubba's still not here. Princess and Tracy, what ones did you want? What reading did you want? Sunny Block, Lindsay, Trisha Mayer, and someone else. I can't wait for the exciting news. I will. Message me later, and then if it doesn't, I'm doing a 9-card because that's twice now. Like, that's just not okay. That freaks me out. I mean, we're all in Joe's cult together. Cult. It's crazy. General for Trace. I'm guessing general for Princess as well. Hi Triple Gemini, how are you? Welcome. The cult. Yeah, welcome to the cult. Because my whole life I've never felt trapped. It's something. That's so weird. So this is Tracy wants general. Freaking boiling. Just gonna get a drink a second. I'm bloody boiling. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? We're good, thank you. Right, so Tracy's yours, mate. And then PJ, tell me what reading you want, mate. And then you're next. Just remind me which one you wanted. Was it general, past, present, future? Whatever you want. Or if you wanted a full reading, you're gonna have to message me because I don't do full readings on live, but I can do it for you in private chat. Hubby just got home from shopping, listening while putting away groceries. Okay, babe. You okay, Joe? Tired yet? No, I'm just freaking hot. I'm super hot. It's super warm here. Okay, PJ, you'll have to message me for that, babe, because it takes like a good hour and a half to do those. So if you'll message me tomorrow or whenever, I'll have to do that separate because otherwise it takes like a good hour and a half to do a good full reading. But you can message me tomorrow if you want and we can do that for you. I've got no issues with doing it. I just don't do those ones live because it takes a long time. It takes between an hour and a half to do a full reading. but I can do it for you on, like, you can message me through Twitter, because I know you haven't got Facebook. Yeah, the past, present, and future. Okay, don't want you to overdo it. Oh, no worries, just a general is good. Okay, you can message me tomorrow though, and we can do a full one. That's not an issue. It's just I don't generally do full ones on live because they are super long. Like, they take a good hour and a half to do full ones. Right, so these are traces. Oh my god, this freaking... Get away. Rude. I want that one, and I want that one. Do you still, Joe, did you see that Triple also wants to read? I didn't, babe. Was it just a general? Thank you, Kayla. No, I didn't see. 7, what was it? 7 Sky Ocean. You can indeed. Okay, so these are Tracy's, then I'm doing Princess, then Triple, and then 7 Oceans. I messaged you on Facebook, love. Okay, what did I do with my phone? Oh, God. Nothing's come through yet. Right, so these are Tracy. Sorry, I just lost it then. My mind just went blah, 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 blah. Right, so these are... Okay, so these ones... Okay, I'm going to do the bottom 2 in one, and then I'll do the top one separately, because the bottom 2 connect, the top one does and don't. So I'm going to do these two. It's saying on these ones that it's time for time to heal. So, and it's time for a change. It's time to heal. Great sadness. It's time to forgive. And forgive yourself as well as others. It's time to sort of move forward in a situation, you know. Oh, Kayla, you was on there somewhere. Why did I not put you on there? Okay, I put you after Princess, Kayla. Sorry, you were on there. I must have not written it down. But it's just sort of saying that with the great sadness, it's time to sort of heal from whatever that sort of sadness within sort of brought you. It's time to move forward. It's time to move. Do you know what I mean? It's saying that it's time for that positive change. You know, the sudden situation as it is needs a bit more, needs to be moved forward as a healing process, I suppose, is the best way to put it. Sort of, you can't, and I say this a lot, and I know I say this a lot because it's one of my like favorite sayings, you can't move forward while you're still looking behind. You're going to fall and break your damn neck. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't change the past, but you can change your future. And these 2 cards are really going along with that and doing the whole, like, you know, you cannot change. The past is the past, and the past is what it is. And it's not necessarily something that's easy to overcome, and I understand that is super not easy. Your brain instantly goes to, well, what if that happens again, or what if I do that, that might happen again. You know, it's hard not to put the past in the future together, but it's really easy not to go, oh well, you know, I don't want to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's really hard, and I know I say it a lot, but you cannot see forward and look forward to the future if your one eye is behind your back looking from the past, you know. But on this top one, it's saying time to spread your wings. You know, stop underestimating yourself. You've got a lot more power. You've got a lot more strength within your wings than you give yourself credit for. Assert your independence, sort of hone that gifts that you have got, sort of move forward. So with the sort of the spreading the wings is more of a like, show your power. You know, wings are very strong in birds. And so, do you know what I'm saying? So we're sort of saying that it's time to sort of stretch out, put your back up straight and say, no, no more. I'm going that way. I'm not moving backwards. I'm sorry, Gemini. That makes sense. I like the top one because I think that's like actually you all over. Like you don't realize your own strengths and your own, like, how amazing you are, you know. Oh, you're welcome, babe. Of course. Right, so we got Princess and then Kayla, Triple and then Ocean. Still don't have a damn couch. These are princesses. PJ, these are yours, mate. I can get you my PayPal account if you want. Hang on. Oh, you both got it. Well done. Thank you. Right, so these are for PJ. Is PJ still here or she disappeared? PJ, come back, wench. I don't want to start just in case you've got knocked off or something. Is PJ buggered off? PJ, come back. Oh, there you are. Come back, you wench. There we go. Oh, that one. I'm here. I saw you. Okay. Huh. That's funny. Okay, so These are yours, PJ. And it's saying that it's an end of a difficult situation. It's sort of saying embrace, things are going to get better, expect things to get better. I'm not sure if anyone anyone around you, but it's saying somebody's a recovering addict that's been a bit of a bane of your life for a little while, whether that, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean somebody's a drug addict or somebody's this, you know, it could mean that they just literally drink a little bit too much for your liking, or they take too many medication, you know, whatever that is, whatever that addiction is, that kind of plays on you a little bit and on your psyche. It's saying to, you know, an intimate relation, it's like it's saying about an intimate relation weighing on you. It's saying about, like, this doesn't necessarily mean husband, boyfriend or anything, but something, what's the word, like, somebody that's super close to you. Do you know what I mean? That something that's super close to you. Where am I on the list? 7 is Kayla, triple, then you. So 2 more and then you. But whatever there is, and wherever that addiction is coming into play, I don't know where that's coming into play. You might know, I don't know. But it's just saying sort of careful weighing decisions, great sadness with some decisions, a bit of self-discovery is needed again with you. I think we've had this card previously, and I think I just had it with freaking Kerry actually, before I came on live. It's sort of saying, you know, find that something for you that you can enjoy doing, you know, like your bows, or, you know, like anything else that you do. Find that something that gives you that outlet to get your mind from working 1,000,000 times an hour, because it's not fun when your mind's working 1,000,000 times an hour and your mind struggles to keep up with itself, you know, because you always think about everything and everyone else. But it's sort of saying, you know, find that little bit of self-discovery, work on that, and things are going to get better, things are going to change, embrace the changes, run with them, you know, don't try and hold back any, you know, what changes are going to come are going to be for the good of the long haul. So that's a really good positive, and just sort of a lot of self-discovery. My mind always works like that. Yeah, that's what it's sort of saying with doing something that keeps your mind busy, that's not necessarily have to be everything. Do you know what I'm saying? So it can be like just sitting down, clearing your mind and doing something. Like I do my bracelets. It just clears your mind. You're not thinking of anything. You're just thinking of what's in front of you. So basically it's just saying that you need a bit more of that. But they're pretty good cards. Thank you guys. Kayla, and then triples next. So, and then 7 sky oceans. So Kayla, these are yours, mate. Go to the main thing. Hang on. Copy and paste mine. Thank you, Joe. Oh, you're welcome, babe. I'm seriously boiling. I'm going to have to put the fan on, guys. I hope it's not too noisy. Yes. Nope, I'm not putting the fan on because it's not freaking plugged in. Dang it. got to have the HHP part, yeah. Paste. No, it didn't work, did it? No. Right, these are Kayla's. I can't smoke weed, it makes me paranoid. I want to try for my pain, but I'm too much of a fucking wimp. I really am too much of a wimp. Just curious, but can you ask specific questions in addition? Does it work like that, Joe? Yes, babe, you can ask specific questions. Right, Kayla, these are yours. Okay, so Kayla, these are yours, mate. These are saying, the top one, the first card out, is saying more that accept a little bit of help. I don't know whether maybe you're a bit stubborn, that you don't like accepting help off others. Yeah, you can ask specific questions, Laggy. So basically it's sort of saying that there's a lot of like others want to help you, but you can be quite stubborn at times and think that you can do everything. You don't need to be that superwoman. It's okay to not be okay, kind of thing. But it's saying you've got a few stress-related health concerns right now. That doesn't necessarily mean you're worried about your own health. It could mean that you're very, very worried about, say, somebody else's health who is very close to you, very stubborn. I should have guessed, really, shouldn't I? So it's sort of saying that, you know, a lot of the stress related health concerns right now. So I don't know whether that's, you know, to do with the corona or to do with, you know, the beer virus, or you're blurry. What did I do? Did I knock that? Sorry guys, I think I've knocked it. Yeah, sorry guys, I think I knocked it and it won't go back now. Sorry. I must have hit the table. Sorry, we're gonna have to have blurry for a minute. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to make it now because I friggin' knocked it. Sorry. Nothing to do with the corona. I know exactly what it is. Okay, good. But it's saying, again, it's going back to a happy family life, new additions. So again, it's going back to pregnancy, to the cherry on top kind of thing. It's going back to that. Finding magic in the little things of life, you know, that's the little things, the babies kind of thing. That's going down that. But it's saying brilliant and new ideas, seeing the truth in all situations, and challenging beginnings. So that literally could mean anything. So it could mean the beginning of a journey is going to be super, super tough, but in a, you know, in a minute it won't be as hard. So that could literally be related to literally anything. So it could be, say, that you get pregnant, the first trimester is going to suck, you're going to puke, you're going to feel like crap, but after that the magic and you feel better kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It could be literally something like that. It could be something that you're dealing with your daughter, with something else right now, but it's all saying about you know, seeing the truth of the situation and just trying to move forward. Try not to stress about it so much. I know it's gone blurry. I must have knocked it. And then let me do. No, still blurry. Don't have to deal with it being blurry.
Right, that's going to make me go back a sec.
Oh, wrong one.
Too many things.
No, it didn't help. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Makes sense. Good. It's fine. I've only got a few more readings to do anyway, so it's fine. It's not that bad. Thank you.
Is that your list, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, triple your next mate. We just have to deal with me being a bit blurry. Baby, pass me a pillow. Thank you. Seven, are you still here, hun?
Right.
No. Oh, I lied. Can I have a look at it? I got one left. My dad passed away on 2/2/20, and I have 1 year anniversary of my brother's death. On this Wednesday, they both were my world, and it's been so hard to do possible any messages from them. Thanks, Joe. I can try. I do always say, I can't guarantee that people will ever come through. Like, you know, it sounds really funny, but I always say I haven't got people on speed dial. Do you know what I'm saying? But I can definitely try and see if there's any messages that come through the cards and see if that happens. But I also can't promise. Like, sometimes people come through, sometimes they don't. It does depend. And it's such an early deaths that generally the early deaths don't come through very, very much. It's normally like a little bit afterwards. I know it sounds dumb, but it's sort of getting that, it's normally a little bit afterwards that people come through for me. It's not normal, but I will definitely try for you. We'll do a family, see if that brings anything. I'm going crazy goosebumps right now. Your next 7, triple, this is yours, and then 7's next. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing this one's gonna be around your dad, to be honest, because it's telling me that you have abilities yourself. So whether you're not open or something right now, I don't know, but it's saying that you have the possibilities and people always being there and stuff like that are around you. You have like guardian angels around you. It's saying open your eyes, basically, sort of allow them to send you messages. I don't know who that's concerned. I don't know who this is concerning. This could be the brother or the father, but who was the team player, who was all about team, and whether it was a football team, it could have been teamwork in work, it could be rugby, do you know what I mean, whatever, American football. He was all about a team, team. I don't know who that is. Which one is that? Make it easy if I know which one it is. It's going back to the saying, open your eyes, you've got an enhanced intuition. It's saying you have abilities yourself, which is quite great. Missing an opportunity. Triple is which one's all about, which one was all about the team, the team players, the teamwork, who was all about that? Because that is got a lot of power around you right now. That's who sort of around you and wants to send you. My brother and I own my own business. Okay, that's where the team players. Okay, it's your brother. It's he's coming through as in like saying stuff like teamwork, team building, high quality work. Remember the power of creativity, and remember what we do, that kind of thing. So I don't know whether that makes a little bit more sense to you than me. I don't know, but it probably will. It's still sort of going back. Have you just moved home, or are you thinking about moving home, or are you selling a home or something like that? Your brother, you guys were the team. Yeah, that's where the team's coming in, because they kept coming through super strong. That the team, the teamwork, team players, team. It's saying about a new home. So that's like, it could literally mean, it doesn't necessarily mean you're moving into a new home. It could mean you're selling a home. It could mean you thought about moving, you're contemplating moving, you've just moved. You know, it's quite a wide scope with all of that. I'm living at home with my mum. It's just me and her now. Right, okay. So that's, was you thinking about moving out before anything happened, Triple? Well done, Dove Kitty. You figured it. Okay. It's saying that as well, an excitement, new opportunity. Again, that involves the business side of it. So obviously I don't know where your business is, but there's something new that's coming that's going to involve the business. And it's something that maybe your brother like started but couldn't finish, or said he would like to do but never got the chance to do. Something revolving around that is going to move that forward. Oh, okay, I'm in the process side. That makes sense. Okay, that would make sense about the house and about the selling, and you know, the what to do's with the new home. I don't know about this one. Obviously, you'll have to sort of you'll know more than me. I don't know what you do for business or anything, but whatever it is going to have a lot of your brother's input. Even though your brother's not there, he's going to be sort of sat on your shoulder, giving you a little bit of a indication. selling it or renting it out. I don't know what to do. This one's, they're saying about selling it. These are what the cards are saying about selling it, starting afresh, and you know, and renting can be extra stressful as well on top of anything. So that would probably take a little bit of consideration on your part and what you want to do, because renting is super stressful for landlords. But it's sort of going with the, I don't know, like whatever. You need to have a good sort of sit down and think about what's happening around you as well. That you are very open. There's angels, people that have passed are around you, and they're giving you signs that you're not seeing. Yeah, for sure. Whatever, he thought of something and he didn't have the chance to finish it or even start it. It could have been, but whatever it is, whatever that was, there's something around that. Yes, I'm a landlord, run. Yeah, landlords I feel sorry for landlords, I really do. But your brother is very surrounded by it as well, you know. He's very much on your shoulder, and you think about it when you're thinking of anything new, when you're thinking of anything moving forward. You're always thinking, what would he do? What would he say? What would Dad want? What, you know, you're always thinking of that next step. Trust your gut instinct. Yeah, definitely. It's all about trusting you. Thank you so much, Joe. I can't stop the tears. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. If you want to message me for a more like in-depth reading, you're more than welcome. I'm on Facebook. Seven Oceans is next. Let me just... Seven Oceans, or Seven Sky Oceans, whatever it was called. I will, thank you. You're so welcome. There you are. I got ya. Good. 7, these are yours, mate. All right then. No, I lost connection with them. Just hang on. I didn't shuffle them very well. Let me just shuffle these cards a bit, guys, because they're not doing good. 1 minute. Okay, right, let's start again. That's better. That's better. Yeah, I like that. That's better. Oh, thank you, babe. That's so sweet. Okay, so these are yours, 7. Okay, so this one, these are telling me that things are moving forward, but it's super bad timing for you right now. You're ready, but you still got that little bit of like ook to go with it. You're still worried about, have I frozen? Oh no, I haven't. I thought I frozen then. What? Okay. It's saying there's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes that goes with you. So it's sort of like how can I say it? Sort of like I don't know how to like word it. There's like so much more behind the scenes than anyone can actually figure from the outset. You look and feel very okay on the outset. People think that you're like strong and you can take on the world, but in reality, you know, you're kind of like a duck. You're very calm, but your feet are going 10 to the dozen kind of thing. So that's, you know, that's what's sort of involving you right now and what's sort of going into your brain right now. But it does sort of go on to the you know, it is going to end. Excuse me. The situation is going to end. It's going to move forward. It's going to, you know, the phase will be over. But once you sort of sit back and take a little bit of a note on what is going on and why is there so many frigging working pieces that still hasn't conjoined together, that's kind of, it kind of moves a little bit. Does that make sense? It's saying sort of, you know, you're ready to release the fears that you're holding back onto, but once all these moving parts that are going on sort of click back into place, everything is ready to move forward. You're ready, but everything's still not in place for you to be ready. But once you are ready, it's, you know, it's time to move on, time to move forward, time to, you know, get the boat started to move, you know. So it's definitely sort of going along that road. It does sort of say that, you know, life is going to be okay. Life's going to be magical again. It's just going to be a little bit of that paddling under the water a little bit to keep everything going for the right now. Oh, you're welcome, Triple. Hope to see you again soon. Does that make sense to you, 7? Oh, back. Laggy, are you still here? What did you want? You wanted an extra something about addiction or something? I can't remember what you said. It does. Okay, perfect. I'm glad it makes sense. Just remember that it's all going to end and it will be okay. It's just the, you know, things just take a little minute sometimes to get all those moving pieces and get them into one place that everything's moving normally and how you want it to, you know. Well, that's not bad. We got everyone done, guys, apart from Bubba. We got everyone on the list apart from Bubba, but Bubba never come in. So we can have to do Bubba next time. We can do Bubba next time. Oh, you're welcome. Heading to the drive-thru. I'm gonna get off as well, guys. My back is in half. I'm here. I don't know how to word it. Basically, want to know if somebody close to me is still addicted. Okay, let's go to that. Let's do that. And then I'll go. Hang on, I'm gonna do Laggy's question first before I go, and then I'm definitely going. Bye, Trace. See you later, love. Let's have a look. Oh, they're both the same cards. Okay. So these are saying, Laggy, that it's a kind of a double-edged sword. So basically it's saying that this, okay, how can I word it? Used but not using. Does that make sense? So they've had that trip up and they have used, but they're not using, which is a different scenario. And they're saying, the cards are saying that trust your instincts, but give a little bit of care for you too on this. But it's coming out as used but not using. So I hope that sort of helps, that there has been, whether you're aware of it, but there has been that lapse, but they're not actually using right now. It's kind of the double-edged, you know, sword. Bye, Lynn. See you later. Bye, Linz. Drive careful, Trace. Don't forget, also pray for Miss Leah. She's still not feeling good, so can we just all make sure we say a prayer for her? Does that make sense, Laggy? I get it. It's what I thought anyway. Okay. They have had a relapse, but they're not using. So there is a bit of a difference, and there is a big difference. They have and they did, but they're not now. Which I think, you know, and it's sort of doing about a little bit of trust your instincts. So, you know, you obviously knew all that anyway, so you really didn't need me to tell you. I'm sorry, Laggy. Yeah, Leah's still sick. We need to send lots of prayers to Leah. Jackal, shut it, dickhead. Yeah, I'm sorry too. Sucks. But there is a huge difference between the relapsed and still continually, which is always a good thing, you know. But I'm going to get off now because my back is absolutely freaking killing me sat here. I'll be back tomorrow if anyone wants readings. Obviously, you're more than welcome to. I'll probably be back during the day and then again at night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you, Addiction Sucks, for the addicted and families. It definitely does, like, it really does. Like, addiction is not easy for anybody. It really is a sucky thing. But at least they're not still using. I think we just need to grasp that little bit at the moment. Thanks again, Joe. Oh, you're so welcome. Right, bye, guys. Thanks for joining.